Dementia is a term that describes a decline in cognitive function that leads to changes in thinking, memory, behavior, language, and more. According to World Health Organization, dementia affects more than 55 million people across the world, with 10 million people being diagnosed with the condition every year. Alzheimer's disease, the most common type of dementia, accounts for roughly 60 to 70% of dementia cases. Dementia can affect the way people express themselves, both through emotions and language, which can make it difficult for them to share what it's like to living with the condition. Naturally, this can leave many loved ones wondering, what do people with dementia think about? And how does it feel? If you've ever found yourself lost in thoughts, it's probably because humans love to think, and we think about a lot of things. Sometimes we think about what's going on in our lives in the present, our relationships with our parents, children, partner, and friends comes to mind. We think about what's happening in the world around us and all the things we have on our plate for the day or week. And sometimes our thoughts drift to the past or future. We recall fun memories when we were young, the people we spent time with and the things we did. We often think about or even get anxious about what might happen in our lives in the future. People with dementia mostly think about the same things that others do. But according to the 2023 research, the nature of dementia can also lead to thoughts of loneliness, disconnection, embarrassment, and confusion. Dementia may also affect the way they think about these things, especially when it comes to reasoning, emotions, and memory. Dementia can affect someone's sense of judgment when making decisions, or their ability to remember people and events that have happened recently or in the past. It can cause difficulty with things like moving, speaking, or expressing oneself, affecting their interactions and behaviors. Dementia is a progressive condition, which means that the symptoms of the condition will continue to worsen over time. In the earlier stages of dementia, a person is likely to be aware that they are beginning to experience symptoms of the condition. They might notice that it's becoming more difficult to remember recent events or to perform the same tasks they've been doing for years. But as dementia continues to progress, especially into middle and late dementia, people with the condition are not usually aware that they have it. Instead, they might notice that things are different and difficult, but they are not able to explain or understand why. They might even think that everything is normal, but that the people around them are acting differently, which can cause anxiety, frustration, and distress. Dementia results from the damage to many different areas of the brain, including areas related to emotion processing and regulation. Because of this, people with dementia often experience much stronger emotional reactions than are typical. If you have a loved one with dementia, you might notice that they express their emotions more strongly than usual. They may experience mood swings, easily going from being calm and interested to frustrated and upset. You may even notice that they are more aggressive or mean than they used to be. It can be painful to watch a loved one experience these emotional and behavioral changes, but it's important to remember that it's not a choice they are making. Many of these changes happen because of how dementia physically affects the brain. Not to mention, the condition itself can be scary, confusing, and upsetting. In some cases, these emotions are the only way that someone with dementia can express their needs, especially in the late stages of the disease. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe, share, like, and comment.